Okay, this tutorial will cover setting and using a schedule baseline in Microsoft Project 2010. So let's get started. Why do we need a schedule baseline? Well, when we have a feasible work plan set up the way we want it, loaded with the correct amount of resources, we want to preserve that information as a benchmark to measure progress against. We're going to set this up by going up to the upper left hand side of the screen where it says Project. We're going to click on the Project tab and the ribbon's going to fold down. We're going to look for an icon called Set Baseline. Let's click on that icon and then we will click on the sub icon called Set Baseline. Alright, and a dialog box pops up that asks you which baseline file do you want to save. You get 11 choices. So I'm going to pick the first one, Baseline. So that tells me I can have 11 different baseline files. I only need one, really. I want to save this for the entire project, so I hit OK. And now my baseline is set. Seems pretty simple, right? Well, when you go to update your project, you will inevitably fall behind schedule. That's what happens to most schedules. You want to measure your variances to see where you're falling behind specifically. Hopefully you can prioritize what activities you need to work on to minimize the amount of schedule slippage that you have. So what we're going to do is create a column here called Finish Variance. Let's see. Alright, and this is going to measure the amount of days that the schedule will slip based on our original baseline file. So we're going to update this project. Let's say that the project slipped a week. We didn't get started until the following week. We're going to go to the Project tab and we're going to look for an icon called Update Project. We're going to reschedule the uncompleted work to start after the 31st, which is the following Wednesday, for the entire project. Okay. Let's update the status date. That's this blue bar. And we will also put that for the 31st. So you can see the finish variance shows that our finish dates have slipped 5 days. The whole schedule slipped 5 days. So that's a way that you can monitor schedule variance using a column. You can also monitor it directly on the Gantt chart by right-clicking on the Gantt chart and turning on a visual indicator called slippage. And we will go to the slippage tab and click on our baseline file. And so as you can see, it paints these black lines behind the activities that show visually how many days that activity has slipped. So this is pretty useful information to show you how well you're tracking against your original baseline file. This concludes our tutorial on how to enter and use schedule baselines. I hope this information was useful, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.